cries.
I Am a Rock. That's the song of Simon along with Garfunkel from the Jesse James Show. Good morning to you, Lake Charlie. 13 minutes past 5 now. KLOU, good morning time from the James Show.
Good morning, people. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Music's recorded now for a Wednesday morning, May 25th, 1966.
I want to warn all you parents of little children about diphtheria for diphtheria shots. KLOU.
This is Jay along with the Americans now. It's called Crying.
I was alright.
That's called Crying, Jay and the Americans. Those guys are fantastic. I haven't heard them put out a bad song yet. It's 16 minutes past 5 o'clock. KLOU, good morning time from the Jesse James Show on the Great 158 in Lake Charleytown. More music, more often. Our KLOU Citizen of the Day is Mr. Clyde B. Stevens, president of Stevens Truck Lines in Lake Charles. His line was recently the recipient of the Grand Award, winner of the 12th Annual Improvement Safety Contest and the 8th Annual Personnel Safety Award of the National Tank Truck Carrier Contest for 1965. What a mouthful that is there, These are the Beach Guys. Partly cloudy, 72. That's the temp.
Around Nassau town we do
5:17, the time, the tune.
drinking all night.
Blue John B.
Got into a fight. Well, I feel so broken. I wanna go.
That's Luke John B. Boss Beach Guys from the Great 158 in Lake Charleytown. Partly cloudy, 72 top the tower. High today and Thursday, 88. Low tonight, 68.
Some people just talk. Other people do things. Vista Volunteers in Service to America is for people who do things. Box B, Washington, D.C.
5:20, KLOU, good morning time in the land of the Lake Town.
KLOU.
This is Dino Martino.
If you find your new love,
Come running back, that's Dino Martino from the Great 158 in Lake Charleytown.
You're a commuter now, a young man with a future. Get back on America's aerospace team, the United States Air Force.
All right, thank you. I'm going to do it. I was never there. How could I get back?
Here now is another KLOU Hi-Fi LP of the Week.
Sonny and Cher from the wondrous world of Sonny and Cher. Where else? Gonna leave me be. I'll wrap you in the mouth.
If it means that I'm too quiet.
KLOU Checkpoint.
Several persons have been 82. 7-2, KLOU degrees. 8 miles high. Those are the sounds of the Boss Birds from the Great 158 in Lake Charleytown. K, the big one, LOU. It's 29 past 5 from KLOU, Lake Charles, Louisiana.
Good morning, people. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Mr. Weatherman is partly cloudy through Thursday. Outlook for rain, scattered thunder showers today. Winds variable, mostly east to northeasterly, 8 to 18 miles per hour. High today and Thursday, 88 degrees, rather. Low tonight, 68 at news time. We had partly cloudy skies and 72 degrees from the Jesse James Show in Lake Charleytown. We've got more music for you more often, so everybody kind of hang loose, won't you? In yesterday's baseball action, in the American League, the Detroit Tigers edged the Cleveland Indians 7-6 in the first game of a twilight doubleheader. The Indians and the Tigers split that doubleheader because the Cleveland Indians came back for the second game to blank the Detroit Tigers 2-0. The Boston Red Sox dumped the Minnesota Twins 11-2. The Washington Senators clipped the Kansas City Athletics 2-1. California Angels topped the New York Yankees 4-2, and the Baltimore Orioles outscored the Chicago White Sox 6-4. Over in the National League, the Los Angeles Dodgers dropped the Philadelphia Phillies 3-2. The San Francisco Giants outdistanced the Pittsburgh Pirates 5-2. The Chicago Cubs outpitched the St. Louis Cardinals 2-0. And the Cincinnati Reds took an 8-2 decision over the Atlanta Braves. The Houston Astros came up victorious over the New York Mets by a margin of 5-3.
Let's relive a memory now with a KLOU classic.
Back in 1963, this one was picked by Al Martino. I love you because you're a rat fake and I don't care. No, I love you because you're you. That's Al Martino, a super hit from a long time ago, say like 1963. My goodness, this is the Jesse James Show, springtime 1963, by the way. And let's see, what else can I say to you? Oh, yes, 26 minutes away from 6 o'clock morning.
This is Bob, Radio Code Hope. Proud to be able to salute this Radio Code station. Makes good sense to support a station which has voluntarily pledged itself to bring you high standards in programming and advertising. I hope you'll continue to listen to this Radio Code station.
So do I, because if you don't listen, then I'm in trouble, because they'll decide, hey, we don't need him, do we? Bye. And that's it, just like that. And you don't want that to happen. Don't answer that question, please. I mean,
Look, why don't you forget the whole thing and play a record?
all right, here's a record from
KLOU.
These are the Rolling Uglies, the Stones, that is. Painted Black. Number 19. Ah, come on, Painted Black. Paint everything black. Those are the sounds of the Rolling Stones from the Great 158. It's 22 away from 6 o'clock.
KLOU salutes another Lake Area serviceman.
As our serviceman salute goes to Chief Shipfitter Howard Rain Jr. of the Navy, son of Mrs. H.B. Rain of Church Street, right here in Lake Charlottetown. Everybody wants to know, what did he say? What did she say? She said that Lake Charles has a number one station, KLOU, number one in Lake Charles, whatever it is. Something like, that's pretty, not literal, it's figurative. It's darn close, so let's go get stoned and forget about the whole thing. That's Brother Raven. Charles by name. Secret Agent Man, son of Johnny and Coco Rivers from Radio and Coco, KL, the big one, OU, in Lake Charlottetown, the land of the king-size KLOU. Uncle Jesse and Coco on the radio now.
KLOU Radio would like to send to any KLOU listener who desires the lyrics to this hit record, History Repeats Itself. Just send a self-addressed envelope to History, KLOU Lake Charles. Due to the popularity of this record and to the very unique historical message contained, KLOU would like to make it possible for all of its listeners to have a copy. So just send a self-addressed envelope to History, KLOU Lake Charles, and KLOU will send you by return mail the lyrics to this hit record, History Repeats Itself.
Now march out of here, Jana. Partly cloudy, 72 top the tire. Looking for a high today and tomorrow of 88. Low tonight, 68. Scattered thunder showers today. The outlook for rain.
Is this a radio station or a circus?
Excuse me, sir. The Lions go there. Did you get the set up? We got to get the critters in here. Brand new record called Younger Girl.
One of those girls who seems to
Oh, that's a groovy sound, isn't it? Isn't it? I ask you, is it not? It's called The Younger Girl by The Critters from KLOU, the Great 158. It's got the same kind of rhythm as something done by The Loving Spoonful, which is easy to understand because it's produced by the same people, all right? All right. It's 11 minutes before 6 o'clock. KLOU, good morning time in the land of the lake time.
Good morning, people. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Light up. First cigarette of the morning. I'm humming again. Rainy Day Women, numbers 12 and 35. There's Mr. Bob Dylan. Everybody, let's go get stoned. Rainy Day Women, numbers 12 and 35. The sounds of Mr. Bob Dylan from the Great 158. News Live at 55 coming up. News first, fast, and factual from the Great 158.
Here's the number one song on KLOU 1580.
Let's take a message to Michael, okay? All right, Kentucky Bluebird, off you go there.
KLOU Action Central News.
Heavily armed riot police and paratroopers joined the Senate veteran diplomat John McCloy, U.S. post-war High Commissioner for Germany, said the United States should not be talking about reducing its troops in Europe to a token force. McCloy makes a statement and testimony for delivery later this morning to the Senate Subcommittee on National Security.
State lining Baton Rouge, Louisiana mayors protesting that they couldn't afford it had to bow to a House committee decision approving a 3-step increase in firemen's minimum pay over an 18-month period. Right after that 11 to 14 vote Monday, the Labor and Industry Committee overrode State Police Superintendent Thomas Burbank and okayed another bill favoring a 40-hour week and overtime pay for state troopers. This story dateline.
The political scene, a supporter of President Johnson's Vietnam policy, Congressman Robert Duncan won the Oregon Democratic nomination for the U.S. Senate, defeating anti-Vietnam candidate Howard Morgan, who was given strong endorsement by presidential critic Senator Wayne Morris. Duncan faces Republican Governor Mark Hatfield in the senatorial election in November in Miami. Robert King High, Miami's 5-term mayor, upset the second term of Governor Hayden Burns of Jacksonville in a runoff battle for the state's Democratic gubernatorial election. In Kentucky, Republican Senator John Sherman Cooper easily won renomination. Two relative newcomers to politics will face each other in Oklahoma's governorship election this fall. Democrat Preston Moore and Republican State Senator Dewey Bartlett. Detroit, Michigan Governor George Romney announces today he'll seek a third term. He's scheduled a morning news conference to declare his candidacy. KLOU weather, partly cloudy through Thursday. Outlook for rain, scattered thunder showers today. High today and Thursday, 88. Low tonight, 68. At news time, winds northeast at 12. Relative humidity, 90%. Partly cloudy skies, 72. KLOU degrees.
KLOU Radio, Lake Charles, Louisiana, where news is no sooner done than said.
Don't be barefooting and all that.
It's called Barefootin', Jesse James Show from the Great 158 in Lake Charlottetown. We've got more music for you more often on a Wednesday morning now. Recorded music from Donald 10 on the Jesse James A-Go-Go.
Good morning, people. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
3 minutes down from 6 from
KLOU.
This is a KLOU classic.
She was afraid to come out of the locker. There isn't any more.
That's it. There's nothing more to this. An itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini, and she's freezing to death. 6 minutes past 6 o'clock now. Jesse James Show on the go for this the summer a go-go. We're getting ready to start a great big summer holiday session there, so what the heck can I tell you? But have a groovy time and stay tuned to KLOU.
It's Dr. Pepper time.
You might drink some
Dr. Pepper time.
right.
Oh, good times begin with Dr. Pepper. Just think of Dr. Pepper.